The big news from London, of course, Rishi Sunak now takes over as Prime Minister of England. Now, Rishi is a conservative and also, kind of part of the team that's been leading with Boris Johnson, with Liz Truss. They're all were in it together. They're just musical chairs. With Boris Johnson, the issue was his wild parties, which got him in trouble because of COVID, plague-like conditions, and having wild parties that the general public was not permitted to have. Now, Rishi Sunak is actually said to be twice as wealthy as King Charles. It's not necessarily him, but his wife is reputed to be extremely wealthy. He is also wealthy of his own money, but together they are said to be twice as wealthy as King Charles. Now, there are a couple of other important developments in London, of course, with the coronation upcoming of King Charles, but the dirty laundry of the Princess Diana situation. And this, if we look at other leaders around the world, talking about Syria, where Assad, transferred power to his son, for example, and London is not Syria, but the things don't look solid for either Rishi Sunak or for King Charles. Now, in a way, they're a team because King Charles has a lot of business dealings with Arab countries, and Rishi Sunak is Hindu, not Arab, so he's from India, but they're gonna lump him together with the Arabs, and a lot of people in London, Liz Truss included, want to have another Middle Eastern war, and this is gonna fracture England further because of King Charles's business dealings, and of course Rishi Sunak. But with Rishi, the main issue is his wealth, being out of touch with the ordinary people. Labor is looking for an excuse to have a revolt, including general strikes that they're in process. And then the latest thing at the art museums, anti-oil T-shirts, and they're throwing macaroni salad and mashed potatoes, on the paintings, whether a Van Gogh or these other famous paintings. I think they got a Monet. This is a new movement. It's hit London, where the people are revolting and throwing food at the expensive oil paintings. Stop the oil T-shirts, and this is again directed at King Charles. Now, of course, we don't know that oil had anything to do with the death of Princess Diana, which is the number one, charge against this monarchy. Of course, that Princess Diana was the wife of Prince Charles. They had two children, Harry the younger and William the older, the heir to the throne. But if King Charles gets deposed for this, moral lapse, which, I don't know, counting all our world leaders, which one is without fault. But basically, this stop the oil movement is going to hurt King Charles because he has a lot of oil money. And if they depose the monarchy altogether, then both William and Harry, the children of Princess Diana, of course, will probably be out of a job as well. It is not guaranteed that they would inherit the throne if King Charles is deposed, because basically, it is an anti-monarchy revolt that's ongoing as part of these events in England. So to summarize, Rishi Sunak is the first Indian Prime Minister of England. He takes over from Liz Truss, and prior that, Boris Johnson. These were all his bedfellows. He's having a revolt among the labor or the ordinary people of Britain, and there's a movement to try to start an oil war in Britain, and this movement may be really targeting King Charles, not really Rishi Sunak. Earthfaith here on London Abridged, signing out.